Hi everybody, it's Eric with PVCMe.us, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to make this ground mounted 16 by 16 solar sign. At night this will come on and illuminate your sign. It's got a regular yard solar light in it. I'm going to show you how to attach all this stuff. So I'm going to set this in a single base for now just so it sits up there. We're going to get started making this one. The last thing we're going to do is assemble the top piece. So we're going to build basically just a rectangle here, and then we'll put the top bar across there. You have to make sure that you get all of your parts primed inside all the way around the edges. The primer and the glue, when they combine together, have a chemical reaction and they make a very strong bond, and these fittings will last just about forever. On a 1-inch pipe like this, you need to go up about a 1 inch, because that is about how far that pipe is going to go into the fitting. I paint almost all of my signs. You don't have to do that, but you can paint them to match your color scheme for your business or whatever you'd like to do to attract more attention. First thing we're going to do is build these vertical pieces. I'm going to glue the 1-inch T on one of the long sides. Mount that. I'm going to put a 90 on the top. So you want to make sure that this project is flat on the table so that when you're finished building it, it's correct. All right. So hold this 1-inch T down on the table. Fit that 90 over the end of the pipe, push it in as far as you can, make sure your project is flat, and then you can set this pipe. Double check, make sure it's flat, that's good. Got one out of the way. I'm going to build the second one now. Put that T on. Now we're going to put the 90 on. Again, I can't stress it enough. Make sure your project is flat on the table. Double check. That's good. And we're going to mount the divider piece, the horizontal, the bottom one across here. Pipes together into the fitting, double check, make sure everything's still flat, come back up, set that. Now we're going to build the part that runs across the top. So I'm going to glue up both sides and I'm going to mount those pieces in there. And then I'm going to take this 6-inch piece, which is the part that holds the light. I'm going to go ahead and mount that in the fitting before we put this whole thing together. That's going to allow me to determine, when I put this thing together, the angle that the light is going to shine down on the sign. Now what I'm going to do is glue these two, and then I'll be able to put this pipe in, and then I can make adjustments before the glue sets. Now you can see we've tentatively got it together. Because I've only got them in just a little ways, I'm going to be able to make my adjustments manually by doing that. Just pulling it down, pushing it up, making it look about right. I know that the light shines directly on that sign. You can see that. So I know that that angle is about right. So now that I've got that angle set right, I'm going to go ahead and finish setting these fittings together. I'm going to double check, make sure I'm good. There you go. All right, now I'm going to put the legs on real quick, and then we'll put the light on. The light is just a regular yard light. that you buy at Walmart or Lowe's or Home Depot. It's a solar light, no batteries, no cords. It'll last for a very long time. It'll come on at night, charge up during the day, and then burn for 6 or 8 hours. Might even burn overnight, depends on the light. So what I've got here is a typical yard light that you can buy almost anywhere. They come with a little ground stake on them. You just take that ground stake off, and you're going to end up with what amounts to a plastic pipe here, most likely. So you're going to mount that pipe in the PVC, and you're going to make sure that that light is shining straight. You don't want to have it mounted like that, or, you know, obviously you want to make sure that that light is mounted straight there. And once you've got that in place, you're going to take your drill and you're going to drill one hole through the plastic PVC and through the pipe that comes out of the bottom of the sign frame there. Reset my drill, put a screw in there. This is a self-tapping screw. Probably does not need to necessarily be that because this is all plastic. I'm going to drive a screw through that hole I've already drilled and into the light. This light has a little adjusting lock valve nut on the one side. So there you go. You'll be able to see that that light comes on. The only thing remaining to do to this sign is to mount eye screws into the corners. So in order to mount the eye screws in the corners, you'll need this drill again. You're going to take the drill and drill a hole in the corner of each fitting. Come and put in our eye screws. Now, you don't have to use these eye screws. If you can see on this sign here, when I put an eye screw in, it allows me to only use one zip tie in the corner and to secure the sign, and it looks much more professional. If you don't want to do that, you can take, and through that grommet there, you can run a zip tie around this pipe and around this pipe and do that in all 4 corners, and you can avoid having to put the eye screws in. If you've got a drill, which you'll need to put the light on here anyways, then this is by far the best looking option. Alright, so I've got eye screws in each corner. You've just finished driving them in. I've developed a little tool that I use for that, since I do it so often, and that allows me to put these eye screws in really quick. So there you go. You've got a 16 by 16 illuminated ground mounted sign. This sign is designed to have 2 pipes driven into the ground, and then you just sleeve it over the pipes. I've got it standing in this single base here just so you can see it while I'm building it. But on the website, PVC.us, there's a whole variety of these illuminated signs, large and small, ones that swing in the wind, ones that fit on that double base architecture that we've talked about so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you'll be able to get all of the new videos as they come out. Go to PVCMe.us and check it out.